Whose side are you on? Are you on our side or the wind side?
Our side.
So why the f are you helping the wind by keeping the nose left to center? The thing is about crosswind controls, it's not one set thing, and that's what everybody f***ing thinks. It's one set f***ing thing, but it's not.
Ready? Clear prop? Remain clear of my propeller. I'm commencing engine start. That echoed.
You remember that one flight where I couldn't hear because I had forgot to turn off the noise canceling thing?
Yeah,
oh my god, I
buy
was
a
so
$1,000
mad.
headset.
Well, it doesn't even use the most important feature. Come on. Okay. Every time you do that, we have a different song. Okay, okay, go Louis.
Checklist.
Okay. Feels good to be back.
Yeah,
Feels good to be
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome
Jay
back.
Dizzle.
In the house.
The one of the stars of Ludix Aviation, one of the favorites.
Hell yeah. Alright, nice and slow here, you know, nice brisk walking pace.
Exactly.
Executive ground Cherokee 32042, Romeo 7, for touch and goes with information X-ray. It's night and day.
2042, runway 25 at Alpha 2, taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Alright, runway 25 via Bravo, Alpha 042.
I never wear hats, and like.
You look really comfortable with those flying eyes too.
Wow.
Right into it.
Straight into it.
Come on.
Yeah, no, these flying eyes are really comfortable. Get yourself 10% off if you want some of these flying eyes.
Use code Ludix.
Boosh.
That's it.
If you want to get yourself a Ludix Aviation hat, ludixaviation.com. If you want a Ludix Aviation shirt, new legacy, old legacy shirt. Okay?
Vintage.
Vintage. Brand new. Go to ludixaviation.com.
And scene.
Get it together!
Cherokee 32042, executive tower for now, fly runway heading, runway 25 at Alpha 2, cleared for takeoff. Make right close traffic.
She says runway heading, we're just waiting for her to tell us.
Just wait for her to tell us, yep.
Well, when she does tell us, we'll make right traffic. How does that
Yes,
sound?
yes sir, yes sir.
So a big 2.5 on the floor, we're golden. 2.5, alright. Heels to the floor, full power, a little bit of right rudder. Good. And looking for 65 on the inside numbers to rotate.
Yes sir. Just give yourself a little bit of aileron correction to the right. It's just, there you go, that's perfect.
Okay, because we've got that little crosswind.
Just a little bit.
65, we rotate.
And welcome to the sky, brother.
Welcome back. I am glad to be back.
Welcome back.
And we're looking for 76.
76. Good job. So you can still taxi, you can still take off.
Jesus.
Let's see if you can land.
Now for the hardest part.
Yeah, exactly. Those two things are optional. This one's not.
Cherokee 042, crosswind turn, your discretion. The traffic just beam the departure and is northwestbound at this time.
Alright, crosswind approved, 042, thank you. I'm gonna go now before we get more over downtown.
Yeah, 598 Alpha Tango, executive tower number 2, following Cherokee traffic, short final, runway 25, clear to land.
Alright, clear to land.
Let's go down pattern altitude.
There you go. Stay ahead of everything. You got it. You got it.
And once we pass that little white building, I'll go.
Papa, right turn Alpha 4, ground point 4, 70 Orlando,
There we go.
executive.
Why are you low?
I'm climbing, man.
No, you got it, man. Like we said, it's not going to be put.
042, number 2, following King Air traffic, 3.5 mile final.
Okay, looking for traffic, 042.
By the time we're a beam, it'll be okay. So nice. Just keep everything manageable. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect.
Yep.
But you know, we're just getting you back into the rhythm of it. But you're doing well so far, man.
Alright, beam the numbers, let's go power first.
Nice.
First notch flaps, point the nose down a little bit. You can use a little bit of trim.
Yes, sir.
Don't we want to maintain
No, you want to descend.
042, that traffic is just off your right side. Now base chart is your discretion. Number
Inside.
2, runway 25, clear, touch and go.
Alright, traffic in sight, clear for touch and goes, runway 25, 042. I'm gonna turn.
Yes, sir. For me, this is quite low. And the reason for that is when she made the call, and when you were thinking about that, you were overthinking about what you were saying, and just letting the nose come down.
Still were descending and stuff?
Yeah, descent rate went down a lot.
Okay.
Now we're in a better position.
Okay.
That's nice.
Alright, let's go ahead and level off and use second notch flaps. Second Nucci Floops. Nucci Floopin. Floopin Nick.
Nice. This is a better position.
Okay. And we will turn. Final. Alright, last notch flaps. Jesus Christ. Straight into the lake. We're just going straight into the lake here.
A touch and splash. Just take a look at that airspeed. Airspeed's really high. Get that nose up. Bring that nose up. Bleed that speed off. Really bleed it off and use power if you start descending. You can feel that wind pushing you to the right side, right?
Maintain VFR outside the class forever. Frequency
There
change.
you go, just don't. There you go, add some power in there.
2770.
Bring that wing down.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There you go, go around.
I did not know what the heck I was doing there.
It just wasn't stable.
Yeah, and it's the wind's messing me up a little bit.
Yeah, get a feel for it,
We
man.
have, and I wasn't even using rudders really.
Right,
so,
exactly.
All right.
It was swinging, so a nice go around,
as usual, you know.
as usual. That's it, yeah.
I got those down packed, man.
Plenty of practice. Airspeed control. Just slow it down. Get it to a manageable position.
All right.
Get
So
it.
when we were coming in, you told me we were in a little fast.
Yep.
Which means even from before, I wasn't even managing the airspeed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And all right. So if I know I have a small crosswind from this side, I'm gonna dip left rudder to keep myself straight.
Yep.
And then from there, small adjustments.
Just small adjustments, exactly. Just whatever you need. But yeah, it comes back to that airspeed control. Airspeed control was non-existent on that approach.
Okay.
Just nice, easy. Get the plane manageable.
You know what the problem is? That we're not in a Cessna.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
It's the
problem.
plane.
It's the plane.
The plane makes all the
plane
difference.
is the issue.
Yeah.
Yep. If the plane's not doing what you want it to do,
Exactly.
change planes.
Change planes. Simple as that. Not getting all wobbly.
042, Romeo
Right.
25, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. 042. Thank you.
And airspeed control, really get this thing slowed down. Nail those airspeeds, 80, 75, 65. Alright, it starts now. Nailing the airspeed now. So pulling the power back, keeping the nose up, not letting the nose drop. As soon as you bring that power out, the nose wants to drop. Kind of keep it up, keep it level. The airspeed's dropping. Now the plane's into a manageable position. Now you can start that descent.
And airspeed's good.
Airspeed's good, perfect. I'd be turning base. Give yourself a base turn.
Base turn.
Beautiful. As you're in the turn, speed drops a little bit, but that's okay because we want to get it turning 75, right?
75.
Exactly.
I'm keeping it at right now.
Exactly. Beautiful, man. We're already in a better position because the speed's where we want it. We're not letting the nose drop too far away from us, although I think we can allow it to drop a little bit more than it is at the moment. There you go.
Okay.
The flaps will help you out with that, so
Oh yeah, second notch.
there you go.
Goes down.
Boom, look at the speed.
When you nail your airspeed, you nail your landing.
Okay, hey, trim.
Oh, trim. Oh, very good. That's about f***ing time. Very nice, very nice.
Alright, I'm gonna turn for final. And 60. Mother 5. Oh yeah, we're already a lot slower than.
A lot slower than before, right? It's a
Yep.
lot more manageable. It's a lot more docile at the moment. Before you were fighting, dive, you bitch!
Diving! A little high, I mean a little fast
A
still.
little fast, so the nose
Little
came
pull up.
too low. There you go, add a bit of power. That's going to help you level it off. Nice. Nice. Just a little bit low. In fact, quite a way low because of the pappies, but I mean, we're going to make the runway, so it's not too much of an issue, but just kind of get that speed down. That speed down, there you go. Loosey-goosey on the rudders. Alright, loosey-goosey. A little bit less left rudder, there you go.
Not on center line.
That's alright, just focus on a nice touchdown. Nice touchdown. Just a little bit more back pressure.
Okay.
But at least we made it down, right?
Alright, perhaps.
Aileron correction into the wind.
Okay.
There you go.
And we'll go full power.
See ya.
65. Trim to help me, and 76.
Welcome back to the sky.
Yes, welcome back.
So that was better. We actually made it down.
We touched the ground.
We touched the ground. All right. So
I did,
yeah, go on.
like I wanted to push back more, but I think what happened was I didn't gauge correctly how close we were to the ground.
Yeah.
Because I still really wanted to pull back, but we
yeah.
touched before anything. But
That's all right. You'll get it back. You'll get that. You'll get that perception
feel
back.
for it.
Just on the crosswind controls, there was too much left rudder in there. Too much
left.
When we
Okay.
say left rudder, you're just using enough to keep the nose on the center line. So as long as the nose is center, you're golden.
So if it doesn't, as long as I was using too much left rudder because it was passing the center line, or we were pointing
Exactly.
left.
Exactly. And that's just going to help us
Control aircraft to land executive
go off to that left
information,
side.
Yankee.
So a little bit better.
We went from really bad to just kind of bad. Hopefully now we get to decent
Just needed to get it on the center line, a little bit more flare, and we're golden.
and less left rudder.
If you think about it, that's 2 landings or 2 attempts after we've come back from about a month and a half. So
I'll take it.
yeah, exactly. You will. And it's a little bit gusty as well. And
Yeah.
a little bit of a crosswind. There's a lot of factors against you here today. Give yourself some credit, man.
It's not perfect.
Yeah,
It's not good enough.
Your mother hates you.
Warrior 042, runway 25, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 25042, thank you.
Nice and respectful.
Always with the thank you.
Nice. Get yourself in that position using those crosswind controls because it's keeping you to that left side. That's causing a little bit of instability as well. So
The left rudder to keep me on center line.
if you use
That's
the
it.
left rudder without the aileron dip, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to take you left. Not aileron dip in there. Keep it high. Keep it high. Keep it high.
Northwest with information. Yankee would like to come in for
There you go. There you
a
go.
couple touch and goes.
Just as much as you need. Keep that wing down on this side. If we don't keep the wing down, it's just going to keep pushing us over. There's no point. You can't use one without the other.
Alpha Delta, exec tower, enter
So I'm not
midfield,
using
right
enough.
down, runway
You're not
25.
using it enough yet. You're forgetting about it when we're coming into land. Alright. We're just going to put it all back together, man. We're just putting it all back together. Yada 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 yada. If you're just using one without the other, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you're just holding left, you're basically just crapping left.
Okay.
And it's going to take you off left because that's not where the wind's coming from, so it's pushing you that way. So you've got to get that wing down to stop it. Think about it, dip the wing first. Don't do rudder first, dip the wing first. And when you dip a wing, you're usually thinking about doing a turn. You stop the turn by kicking the left rudder.
Tower
So all you're doing is dipping the wing into the wind and stopping the plane from turning by giving yourself a little bit of left rudder and just maintaining nose on the center line.
Calling executive.
You'll get it, man. You'll get it. So set yourself up out here with those crosswind controls. Alright. Keep yourself on center line. Don't let it push you off.
North of runway
Third
25,
notch,
up
Third
to
notch,
now.
crosswind controls. Exactly. Crosswind controls. So you got the right dip and then just enough left rudder to stop the
Remember, 6 uniform
stop the
kilo,
turn.
got your acknowledgement,
Just
thank you.
vary it. It's not one set thing, you're just varying it.
Ah, if I let go of the left rudder, that's what happens, okay.
Just a tap dancing game. Yep. That's all it is.
Alright, our airspeed is high.
November 6 Alpha Delta, number 3, follow citation, 4 mile final, caution with turbulence, runway 25, clear touch and go.
Just like this.
See how it's keeping you on center?
Yep.
It's not much that you're doing, but it's keeping you center. Now, you are going a little bit too low and the nose is too high, so you've got to get that power in. Got to get more power, more power, more power. There you go. Really feel it and let it level you off and get yourself restabilized. Your airspeed's perfect, so you're golden. Too much left rudder, too much left rudder. There you go. Too much left. Too much left. Too much left.
Too much left?
Too much left. You just got to get the noses way off the center line.
Oh my gosh,
Too
I didn't
much
even know we were
left
that low.
Do it again.
So too much left rudder.
Too much left rudder.
Ah, we're at 65 already. Okay, rotate.
Rotate. Hello, welcome to the sky again. Hello.
Welcome back, okay.
It's got to be
fast forward, rerun, time lapse.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Tell me this. Whose side are you on? Are you on our side or the wind side?
Our side.
So why the f are you helping the wind by keeping the nose left to center?
Cause I'm a spy for the win.
You're letting it destabilize by going too low, and then you have to level off, and it's all this f***ing rigmarole to get it back into a position where it's good to land 700 feet turn. Just clean that up, get that where you want it.
Runway and 0.4 kilo.
For me, it's partially because you're extending the downwind too much. I think you can turn a little bit sooner than you are doing. In general, that's what's happening. We're coming in too low, so you have to stabilise or try and stabilise it again, and it's
Right last minute.
it's exactly, and then it throws everything off. That's what happens though. You know, we've not done this for a while, so
Yeah.
you know, we're gonna kick the shit out of you to make it right.
You know what? Can we make this our last one?
Yeah.
So,
Tower 042 is full stop.
Roger.
turn.
Done it.
Warrior 042, Kinger on departure roll, runway 25, clear to land.
Runway 25, clear to land 042. Thank you.
So polite. I like it.
Always.
3, 2.
Baron 225, Kilo Mike, Executive Tower. You appear to be on the ILS for runway 25.
Yeah, sorry about that. 25 for 225.
Airspeed's high. Bring that nose up.
Baron
Bring that
5
nose
Kilo
up.
Mike, thank you. Number 3, follow Archer on downwind, runway 25, clear to land.
There you go. Add just a little bit more power, because at this point you don't want to go too low. So now you say we're descending a lot.
Is the Archer we're supposed to follow on a short final now, 616 Alpha Delta?
6 Alpha Delta, affirmative, but I'm going to change your
There you
sequence.
go. That's a
Extend
better
down, you're going to
position.
follow a Baron 4 mile
That's a
final,
good
report the
position.
Baron in sight.
Beautiful position. Now just fight that
Looking for the
crosswind.
traffic
Don't let it push you off.
Insight 616 Alpha Delta.
Baron
Too
5
much
Kilo
left rudder.
Mike, amend sequence. Traffic you're following is crossing the threshold. You're number 1, runway 25, clear to land.
25 clear to land, 225 Kilo Mike.
A little bit less left rudder. That's
Should
better.
have pulled back just a little bit more,
Just
right?
pull back a little bit more and pull the power back as well. And just, like, we'll talk in a second. In fact, my controls.
Executive Tower,
Controls.
November 670 Mike Alpha. Cherokee 042, turn right Alpha 5, contact ground point 4.
Alpha 5 auto ground 042.
Tower,
I'm just taking control so I can talk to you on
2.5 mile final,
on
make
the
right
taxi.
close traffic.
You ready to get a new
Baron
arse?
Kilo Mike 1 departure prior.
It's because I don't f***ing listen. That's the problem. Just say it, man. I don't f***ing listen.
Ground check 32042 Alpha 5 for Atlantic.
042 Orlando, executive ground taxi be Alpha Bravo.
So what's happening? On that last one was better. You were keeping the crosswind control in there.
Maybe a little too much, you know, left, right.
A little bit too much left rudder, but what the thing is about crosswind controls, it's not one set thing, and that's what everybody f***ing thinks. It's one set f***ing thing, but it's not. It's dynamic. Just look at what's happening. What's going on in front of you is how you should react. That's all it is.
Behind the Piper off your
People
left,
people always think if you were doing the same thing, it's just setting something and hoping that it would be for the thing, because you were just keeping the left rudder in, and we were going off. That's what happens, right? So just be dynamic with it.
Always moving everything, all four limbs.
Always move. That's it. Just moving it exactly. Just playing with it, tap dancing, seeing what you need. And if the nose is going too far left, like it's clear, you're looking at the runway when you're landing anyway. You take one last glance at the airspeed. If the airspeed's fine, look at the runway. We can tell if the nose is off because the nose goes like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That last one, stupid. That last one is a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better, man. A lot better. But it's just at the last moment what happens when you go into the flare, because of a combination probably of not trusting yourself, not trusting the plane, and being
I don't
nervous.
trust you.
I wouldn't either. You kind of freeze up in the flare, and it's like,
And
hold it.
Yeah.
No. Again, you got to be dynamic. Like I said, I'm not fucking shouting at you, but I'm just trying to drill it into your head that it's you that fucking controls this thing, right? We'll kick that in the cock next time. All right?
Next time we're definitely kicking it in the
I want to break free! I want to... Fly in.